Hi, Dr. Shook here. In this video, I want to talk about something that is an intangible. It's something that is very important to the recovery of any autoimmune condition, but it's something that I've seen consistently with patients that make a successful or have successful outcomes with functional medicine treatment, and that is that well, first of all, you have to be your own advocate, because once you're diagnosed with an autoimmune condition or autoimmune Hashimoto's, which is the most common form of autoimmune thyroid, once you're diagnosed, you're kind of on your own in the healthcare world, because the approaches that your primary care physicians and endocrinologists take is not one that seeks to address or help you with treating the root cause. So by coming and learning about, listening to what I have to teach and reading and becoming a scholar and actually learning about your own condition, and you will know more than most physicians know. And that is the absolute truth, because they don't study the drivers of these processes, the triggers of these processes, and any dietary, lifestyle, or nutraceutical approach to helping support your healing so that you can put it in remission so that it's no longer active and destroying your body and progressing degeneration. So you have to become a scholar. You have to be your own advocate. That's one of the most important qualities. Another thing that is very, very important, and whenever people come into my office and they apply to become a patient, we have a process where we have you fill out forms in advance that you have to submit to us, because I don't take every patient. We don't have room for everyone, and if I don't think that you'll have good outcomes with our what we do, I don't take you as a patient. And it's just just very straightforward with you. And of the patients that I've worked with, what I find is that people that have a negative mental attitude, that don't have a support network, that don't have people that care about them, or that are in a bad job, that are really just miserable in life, they don't recover as well. And I mean, when I see that on the intake packet, I can just about tell you if that person's going to have a successful outcome. Whereas if you contrast that to someone that, when they come in to see me, the spouse is with them holding their hand, they are in a loving relationship, have a lot of support, not constantly under psychological stresses, they tend to do better. And I'm not being hard on someone that has stresses in their life, and because we all have stresses, but it's really about the support network. And what it comes down to is when you're under stress and you have all these different stresses in your life, you don't have support, you're in a bad job, what ends up happening is that your body produces inflammatory chemicals. They're called cytokines. And in particular, you increase interleukin 6. Okay, interleukin 6 is a cytokine that is pro-inflammatory. What it does is it stimulates the Th17 system, which promotes autoimmunity. We know that from the literature. And psychologically, your psychological state affects your body and your chemistry, and that's a fact. We know that occurs. So if you're chronically stressed and just in this bad environment, then you've got to change your life. You've got to get out of that relationship. You've got to quit or find a different job that's not stressful, because that prolonged stress creates a pro-inflammatory environment that will cause you difficulty in recovering. It doesn't matter what supplements you take or what you do. So you have to address that. That's something that's really a key that a lot of people, it's an intangible that a lot of people miss and don't realize. It's something that we found and that other doctors have also noted. And that's different. When you have a positive mental attitude and you've got support in your life and passion and love, what ends up happening is that your body produces opioids. Opioids actually help to stimulate regulatory T cells. Regulatory T cells help to regulate your Th1 and Th2 immune system, so it balances the immune system. So I just wanted to share that, because I think it's a really important thing that people know, that patients know, is that it's not just about what we do. If someone has a really bad negative attitude, I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to help you, because your psychology plays into your physiology. So I hope that makes sense and gives you some food for thought, especially if you're under a lot of stress, because I'm not being hard on you. And I'm not saying that I won't try to help you as your doctor, but I can tell you for sure it promotes inflammatory chemistry and promotes autoimmunity. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it gives you something to think about. I'm Dr. Shook. If you have any questions, let us know. I appreciate you taking time from your day to learn more about your health. Thanks.